Travelers, it is time for our walk and talk. We're going to do a walk and talk, and where are we at, Michelle?
Wilderness Lodge.
We are at the Wilderness Lodge. They do not have an official walking trail, so we're just going to walk the grounds, right? They don't have an official map?
No official really trail. It's just a walk around the resort.
Okay, so let's go
But it's
walk
a pretty
around.
resort.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous resort. So come along, join us on our walk and talk, and let's take a look at the Wilderness Lodge. Starting off in the lobby right here, and we're going to make our way this way. We're just going to discover the Wilderness Lodge. See what we can find. We're going to pass the gift shop right here. Find some stuff to talk about on our walk and talk, which I have a lot to talk about on this walk and talk.
Oh, that's pretty flowers.
And yes, they are all real.
I know, I love carnations. It's my favorite flower.
Really?
Well, not my most favorite. It's
Okay,
gardenia,
not your
but
most
I love
favorite?
carnation.
But that's pretty. Tasteful of artistry. They do little events like that, so just remember that. Okay, let's go out and explore the grounds.
It used to be the kids club.
Yeah, right there. Michelle is absolutely correct. That used to be the kids club. Right there, and there used to be a little play area right there. Sorry about the washout of the light. There we go. Now we're out. And of
You know
course,
the
their game
arcade
room.
was there?
Yeah, right there's their arcade. As you're heading to the bus area, the bus loop. So I guess we can look at a map and see where we need to go, right?
Yeah, I have a map.
Okay, Michelle is our map guide today. We're going to talk a little bit today after we get past these people about frustrations. I think that's a good topic for today.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're going to talk frustrations. We need to talk frustrations. Which way
We
you
need to
want
go that way around the building.
Okay, we're going to go this way.
That takes you to the lobby of the...
Yes, my
Whatever
favorite
that's called.
lobby. I love that area. Think that's Copper Creek? Or is this Copper Creek and that's Boulder Ridge? I can never remember. You guys tell us in the...
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, okay, you tell me which one's which. I guess if I look at the sign up here, we'll be
I
able
would
to
think
see.
that's Boulder Ridge would be that.
That's Boulder Ridge right
I would
there?
think so.
So Boulder Ridge
Let
is in the
me-
main
let me
building.
look at my map.
Copper Creek is in the adjacent building. Yeah, map
So
dweller
if you
there.
come and you stayed at Wilderness and you're not a DVC member, you're going to stay where?
You'll stay on the other side of this building right here. You would stay in this side of the
I
building.
think I got it completely wrong.
Okay.
Boulder Ridge is out there.
Okay, so that's Boulder Ridge right
Copper
there.
Creek is over the green top.
Okay, that's Copper Creek right
And
there.
then we've got the Cascade Cabins,
We'll walk by those today.
which there's two parts.
Okay. Let's see.
Attraction part and then lake part, I
Okay,
guess.
and some of these you can see the fireworks from these right here. Some of those
I
you
would
can
say
see.
a few you
Yeah,
might. Maybe
it's-
the ones, I
yeah.
don't know, over here, because there's a big island right here.
That is correct. But still a gorgeous, gorgeous
It's
resort.
a very pretty resort. Can't take that away.
Okay, so let's
And
start.
it's grown up quite a bit. I like how the trees have finally
Oh
gotten
yeah,
taller.
filled in. I agree there.
It's taken years, but finally.
We'll talk about our frustrations of
Frustrations.
this process that is happening, because it's not only us that is on this journey. It's a lot of you travelers. It's our kids on this journey, and sometimes it gets frustrating. Right,
well,
Michelle?
it's because things don't make sense. And I'm a very common sense kind of person. I'm a very cause and effect. You know, you do this and this happens. But sometimes on a wellness journey, especially when you're talking about metabolism and something you can't see and put your finger on, it makes absolutely no sense. So I equate it, I keep telling the people I know that are on this with us, it's like your brain is playing a chess game with your own brain.
Correct. That is correct. And that's, I mean,
So you're trying to outsmart yourself, basically. You're trying to convince yourself that you're not starving because you're eating less than you're used to eating.
and you're
so-
eating different foods.
Right. And then it's like you're trying to, like me, I'm trying to convince myself, I know that I don't want the Coca-Cola, but I do want it all at the same time. And it's like, that's the addictive part of any activity like that. You know it's not healthy. Let's wait, let's get past this.
Yeah, we're gonna get past this generator real quick. But we're not gonna cut away. We'll just stay with it. They're power washing. There is a workout center in the building there. Okay, here we go. We're past that.
So it's that. It's like you're playing this chess game per se. You can't feel like you're depriving yourself. You can't feel like you're starving. You can't feel that you're anything other than content and happy. Because if you feel that way, of course your body knows that, and it's gonna hold on to things. It's gonna make you metabolize things different. So it's just trying to get through your day being satisfied.
Correct.
I think that's the key.
And that's the frustration, because you think you're doing everything right.
Right.
And then
you're and let's be real, it all comes down to that number on the scale, which is not the end all be all.
No.
We academically know that, but psychologically, it is so deflating to feel like you work so hard, and then you weigh expecting to see that reward, and then you don't. Either it's the same, or you might have put on a little weight, but all the things your mind tells you, the intellectual part of your mind says, now remember, you're gonna swing, it's hotter, you're retaining fluid, all the stuff, right?
Right, exactly.
I don't care. I don't really care. What I want to see is that decrease on that number.
And that's understandable. I mean,
so it just makes me want to just go back to bed, put my head under the pillows, and just sleep until I get up, and then it's a lower number, and then I go about my day.
Okay, that's fair.
But you can't do that.
No.
You got to get up. You still got to watch what you eat for breakfast. You still got to do all the right things. And it's just so hard.
And the hard part is it's baby steps. It's just the continuation of what you're doing. That's the hard part, because you want to see those rewards, but sometimes they just take a while.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit. And I know this is probably going to come off rambling a little, but
it's okay. That's what these walks
things that we see on social media and TikTok and commercials about, oh, I lost 50 pounds in 6 weeks. I'm going to call BS to every single one of those. I just don't believe it, because those are the same people that we hear later that say, oh, I went off the diet and I gained all my weight back. So unless you're a person that says, I lost 50 pounds in 3 weeks and it's 3 years later and it's still off. Okay. If you don't have, other medical issues, then I want to know what you did and how you did it.
Exactly. I agree with you there. But
you're bombarded with that. Oh, this is what I eat on, a GLP-1. Oh, this is my day. And I'm looking at it like, okay, first of all, I'd be dead, because if I have to live off of yogurt and a protein bar, I would literally be dead.
She hates yogurt with a passion. She hates yogurt. By the way, this is for the vacation club. There's actually a basketball court and grills right here. So if you do vacation club.
I didn't know this was here. This is pretty.
See? That's why we do walk and talks.
Well, this is pretty. 2
picnic tables. Now, if anybody remembers, this also used to be the pathway back in the day.
Grill your yogurt out here.
Grilled yogurt. I mean, cottage cheese crisp.
And this by no means, I don't want to diss anybody. If you found your way and it's working, like, God, you love you, more power to you. But for me, maybe this is why I am overweight, is because the foods that are healthy for me aren't foods I enjoy.
That's
my disclaimer.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, this used to be the pathway. It used to be dirt to the campgrounds. Do you think it still goes to the campgrounds?
I don't feel like I'm walking the right place.
Why?
I don't know. There's supposed to be buildings on my right side.
Yeah, they were. No, I think.
No, it's just. No, I'm in the right.
Yeah, you're in the right spot. I think let's just keep going. We got to get our steps in anyway.
Yeah, it's supposed to loop back around by the cabin.
Okay, here we go. That's a good one to know. So yes, it is very frustrating. We have, like I said, not only you guys on this journey with us, some of you are on this journey. We know what you're going through. Our daughter calls us all the time to get with us. It's just very, very discouraging sometimes.
I hear it from everybody.
Yeah.
You hear it when you get through all the top layer of social media and get down to the real people. You hear the same things. They're just like, read the comments sometimes on some of the ones that say, oh, I've lost this much weight. Go to the comment section. You'll see people all the time saying, I'm stuck. I'm on a plateau. I don't understand. I don't know why I'm not losing. I'm doing the same things. You know what? It's like life. If I was one of those people that it would be easy to lose weight, I probably wouldn't have a weight problem.
Yeah.
So I know all the things. I've been educated. I know nutrition. I know the right things to do. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I have to keep trying and trying until I find those key things that make me feel calm and satisfied. That's when I start losing weight. Is when I'm anxious and I'm worried about my scale weight or I'm worried about how I feel, I won't lose an ounce.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where that ends, so we'll just loop back around. But these are the cabins.
I don't know, does it end there?
Let's see. But this cabin is different color than the other cabins. I wonder why.
Because at the end, maybe so it doesn't get lost. It kind of looks like the same footprint as the ones over the water.
Wait, there's more path down this way.
Alligators and snakes in the area.
Yeah, it's Florida. They're always in the area.
So anyway, if y'all watch the review we did right before this, you can tell I'm a little down. I'm my cheery self. And it'll come back. Like tomorrow's a whole different day. Oh, look, they got it blocked off.
Yeah, this is where the path used to go to the campground. Maybe once the new resort is open over there, they'll have the walking path back. But you used to be able to walk the lake's edge all the way over this way.
They used to have a team building course back here somewhere.
Yep.
But they probably don't have that anymore.
No. Okay, so now we can turn around and head
look
back.
how far that is.
Yeah.
We're near the shoe tree, aren't we?
It should be over that
like
way.
right over there?
Right over there, yeah. Right over there, somewhere. We'll get around and see from the other direction. Anybody ever stayed in one of these? I'd love to stay in one of these one day. But yeah, that's the frustration. It just gets a little... And you just got to remember, you're not in it alone.
And why isn't it like... Maybe somebody can sympathize with me. The minute, like, poor Todd, he'll say something to me like, oh yeah, but you look good. Oh yeah, but you look like you're losing inches. I just want to like sock somebody.
No,
like it
not
doesn't
somebody.
make me feel
She wants to
any
sock
better.
me.
Like I don't want that. I just want to see the scale going down. That's what I want.
It's a slow process. That's the thing.
So, I guess
it took me.
The frustration is, you're not alone. We all feel the same things. It's just you can't be happy, I guess, without the sad. Can't have the sweet without the sour.
Yin without the yang. That's how it goes.
I did go the other day for the first time and bought an outfit that I haven't been in that size in 40 forevers. So that was good.
That's a plus you got to look at. That's
I am doing measurements so I can check my measurements. So like if the scale's not moving, I can redo my measurements and I can see I'm losing inches. So I'm gaining ground. It's just, ugh.
It gets frustrating. We did have one of our travelers reach out to us. Jay, I'm going to go ahead and put you out there.
You know, Jay, yes, and I'm going to apologize as well. This is like Jay's business. He has, he sells lines of like wellness products and protein products. And it did not even cross my brain to have his help. So now he's given us some little tips and like product tips and again, it's just hard for me with that sweetener because you can't find protein drinks that don't include some type of artificial sweetener. So now I have to be careful with that.
Well, I think some of the stuff, I think a protein, he's going to send me a sample of the protein powder that's not supposed to have sweeteners in it. So we're going to give that a try.
Yeah, and we'll let you know, like brand stuff, like we'll tell you what we're using. Right now, if I get like a chocolate thing, the Built brand bars, and I know you'll see that a lot on social media, but for me, they're really good. They're really tasty.
Hello.
They're like marshmallow based, and I'm not a big really marshmallow fan, so you have to be careful. Like I have to take really tiny bites,
yes, she
or
does.
I feel like I'm choking. Like I can't.
She looks like a rabbit when she's eating them. She takes such small bites.
But if I want something sweet, and now they have the strawberry with the milk chocolate, those are delicious.
Yeah, but if you order them, go ahead and order about 20 boxes because they are always sold out.
Yeah, well, they're out again now, I think, of the strawberry ones. You got to get them when they have them.
We're going to have to ration out the strawberries.
But I've noticed regular products, like I found Snickers has a high protein bar.
It's amazing what you'd find out. Like one of my favorite things that Michelle got me on to was toast with peanut butter and just a little bit of jam, no sugar added jam. And the toast is a keto bread.
We use, keto bread. Yeah. But the name of the game, basically, for people like me with my metabolism, it's about your protein level. Like I was a heavy carb eater. So what I have to do now is just make sure in my meals that my protein far outweighs my carbs.
Yeah.
I'm not on a strict carnivore. I'm not on a strict keto diet. I just make sure, like I've said before, my few rules that I give myself. One is I prioritize my protein. So you're supposed to take your weight, times it by 2.2, which turns your weight into kilograms, and then you divide it by 2. And that's supposed to be your minimum protein goal for the day.
Yeah, I think mine's at like 140, 144.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of protein.
Yeah, it's a lot. Mine's closer to 200. I probably would never reach that high, honestly. But second to that, I try to stay underneath, like in a caloric deficit as well. So I take like my basal rate, add to it my exercise. I have to eat less than that in order to, continue to lose.
Right.
So I don't focus on carbs. Look, they're gonna bloom.
Uh-oh. This is Michelle's
my
favorite bush.
flower.
Do you see any buds on there yet?
I do. Look, they're all over. Look there.
Yeah. Show that bud.
Oh, I can almost smell them.
This was actually in her wedding bouquet.
See, right there? There's little buds
That's her
everywhere.
gardenias.
They come at the tip of the bushes. They smell so good.
So we got off topic there because of the flowers.
Yeah, so prioritize protein, and then be conscientious of your carbs.
Yep.
Like, again, if you eat the protein that you're supposed to have, you don't have room left to eat any carbs.
That is true.
And then watch your calorie count for the day.
Yep.
You don't want to be eating excess calories.
You got another grill there.
Yeah, that's cute.
Man, that's nice.
I like how they don't have a table. They're like encouraging you to like cook your food
Grill
and
it and take it back to your cabin.
Yeah,
Makes total sense.
We need that at the apartments.
Yeah.
They tend to camp out there on the weekends.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's what we're doing. So I know the weather is a factor because the hotter it is here, it's going to cause your body to retain moisture. Like on and on and on and on. I know the things. It just doesn't make you feel any better.
Yeah, it's hard. It gets you. Everybody knows that.
It's the steadiness. It's the day to day. You just got to do the same thing every day, and without fail.
I will have to say, Michelle, actually, she takes credit. She gives me credit for that because I'm a very steady person. Stay the course.
Yes.
And
I do, and I give you credit again. He's very much. You're a good supporter in that I hate the middles of anything. I always say I can start a project and I can finish it, but the middle part of it drives me insane.
Yeah.
He's the middle person.
I agree.
He can just plug along until you know it, you're at the finish. So
as my dad used to say, I'm a plugger.
Unfortunately, I'm past the beginning and now I'm in the middle, and so now, bless his heart, he has got to keep my feet on the ground.
She does great. She does great.
But, you know, a positive to that frustration is I do feel better. You know, there's things that we notice, or I notice, that I didn't know that I could do.
Right.
Like going in a restaurant, worried to death. Like if you're meeting somebody for lunch, if you're not there first to pick the table, what happens if they get a booth and you don't fit in the booth? And it's this whole anxiety thing to where I don't even want to go meet somebody for lunch because it's just simply like the table issue. That seems to be gone now. Like I'm at a size where I don't have to worry about that. I can fit in the, you know, any table I go to.
Yep. That's
like to sit in a chair and actually be able to like touch your legs together and not have to, like, little stupid things like that.
I know. That's what it's all about, though. I mean, that's why we talk about it, so you guys don't feel alone.
I have like these same clothes I'm wearing that now make me feel bigger because they're just, I'm too cheap to go buy new clothes.
Well, I don't think it's that you're too cheap to go buy new clothes. It's just not the time because you're in your decline. By the way,
if you don't, go ahead.
One real quick. That's the new Lakeside Lodge being built over there. New DBC building. You can see it over there. And Michelle had mentioned the shoe tree. Shoe tree is right over there, straight on my fingertips. That's where all the boat people, once they got their captain, that they were certified to be a captain of a boat, they go throw their shoes in that tree over there. Well, they used to. I think they've stopped that practice.
Coming along quite.
Yeah,
quite
it looks
quickly.
like 2 floors are done already. Okay, we continue our walk, coming up to Geyser Point Restaurant, which has been dethroned as the best bison burger on property. You'll have to watch. You'll have to watch a video before that. Yeah, by us. We voted on that.
By Todd, actually. So you guys, I loved all your comments last time, that your tips and things that you had. So I wish that you'd share some of your frustrations with us. Let us know that kind of we're not alone.
Yep, I agree.
Like sometimes, like me, it helps just to say it because then I can hear it, and I'm like, well, that just sounds silly.
No, it doesn't sound silly. We gotta weave our way through the tables here. They've added more tables out by the walkway. That's nice.
See what mine is going to do.
Boat dock over there. We're heading that way. Squirrels everywhere. Like he came out to pose.
Yeah, that's cute. I'm always scared
Smile.
they're gonna jump on me.
It's a possibility. I'll get it on camera if we do.
Yeah, I would be in the water.
So yeah, that's a good point. Share your frustrations with us. I mean,
if you're comfortable, you don't have to get too personal, but just, you know, like what are some things or what are some gains that you guys have had that, you know,
is it fitting
that
in a
can
new shirt
inspire
size?
us?
Yeah. Keep
like,
us motivated. That's what we're here for. Geyser over there, don't see, maybe it's like every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes that it goes off.
I think now with me, I'm just settling into it. I realize it's going to be a lifestyle change, but now I'm in the newness is worn off.
Right.
And now I really have to make the things I'm doing a habit.
Right. That is
and
exactly
I know
right.
that people pretty much are routine creatures. They eat the same thing from a day-to-day basis generally.
It's
hard. Exception of vacations and things. But
it's hard because you start the tendency to, okay, where do we go eat out? Where do we go do this? Where do we go to? And I look at menus before we go anywhere.
Yeah, well now we're venturing out more, so it takes a little bit more thought about, okay, I don't want to get myself in a situation last minute that I don't know what to choose.
Exactly.
And now I'm going to eat something and regret it. Like,
that's exactly right. Now, if you're watching, the pool is to our left, so we'll stay on the geyser. Looks like the geyser is out of water because even the water back here isn't running.
It doesn't look like something's working.
Maybe they're doing a little refurb. Yeah, it is. See? Okay. Understandable then. Geyser is under refurb.
Oh, there it tells you.
Oh, right there.
It's not currently operating.
You know, sometimes if I would just wait.
Those are so cute. I'd like one of those in our backyard.
Michelle's talking about that right there, the water splash zone. See, they may not have an official trail here, but I love just the walking paths everywhere. Heading out to the dock area, boat transportation.
Now that goes back up towards
Yep.
the Roaring Fork.
Yes, correct. Roaring Fork right up there, and all the dining and main lobby. Coming back this way. Those are pretty.
And you know the other thing about
What's
the
that?
size, while I'm thinking about it, I was under this disillusion that when you lost weight, like my stomach would be flat and trim, but that's not how it works.
No.
It's like I'm the same body shape, but I'm just a smaller version of that body shape.
What did you say? The paper towel theory or whatever?
Well, yeah, there's a paper towel. You have to think about weight loss
Wanna
as
go
paper
this way,
towel
or-
roll.
or just-
Let's walk out there and then we'll come back.
Okay.
You know, you can take a sheet off of a paper towel roll and you don't notice it, but before you know it, the paper towel holder's empty. That's what weight loss is. But
Good point.
humans, you lose the weight from the inside out. So you'll notice first everything gets wiggly and sloshy and
Jiggly.
and you have to do exercise to keep the tone. Like my story is I've got all the game systems because I'm a gamer, but I have a Wii Fit Plus that I use, and one of the games on it, I got the Ring Fit to go with it. It's like this little ring, kind of a resistance ring that you can use with exercises.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is you have to stand with your shoulder, width apart, and you have to twist, and I can't even do it now, but when you twist it, you've got to twist your whole core, and it's literally, I can feel my insides like sloshing. So it's
Well.
like, you have to exercise to get that tight.
Okay.
So my point is, just because I went and I've lost weight doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to come out with this flat rock ab and then everywhere else is your flab. No, you're going to lose from every place.
You're exactly right. So this is a time and point of the video that I'm going to
Yeah.
apologize to Michelle.
This is what got me in trouble last time.
Right here. Hold on. I'm going to turn the camera around because I
Mr.
got to
Sir.
apologize into the camera. Okay. Michelle had done a mission during Christmas that she was going to go get everybody the, what was the bread?
The
Buckaroo bread.
And it was
over at the
Christmas
campground.
time, and we were rushing around trying to get last minute stuff done.
Yep.
And I was like, ooh, I'll just stop by my way home from work and I'll pick up some Buckaroo bread.
Right.
And life goes on, right? No.
Because somebody had told her the boats here always run to the campgrounds. That is not true.
Yes.
The boats now run from 3 o'clock and to 10 o'clock, I believe.
5:30.
To the camp. Oh, no, it's got to be later.
Oh,
than
10:45.
10:45.
Sorry. Yeah, 10:45.
3 o'clock to 10:45. The boats run from here to the campground or here to the Contemporary. Not all day long. The only thing that is all day long will be to the Magic Kingdom. So that was my fault.
Yeah.
Michelle
I didn't
had
know
an
the Contemporary
adventurous
was part of that, but
day.
it is.
She had an adventurous day
Yeah,
that
so I
day.
ended up having to come here and then go to the Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
back over to the campground,
Yeah.
back to the Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
back to here.
Yeah.
It was this whole thing.
It was all my
you'll see it.
fault.
Go back
Yeah.
in. Did I video it?
No, you
I don't
didn't
think I
video
did.
it. Thank goodness.
I did. I think
I don't know
sent
if I
some
could have
to
put that one
Lori.
up. Oh yeah, you sent it some
Maybe
to
I'll
Lori.
give him a short clip. You can add it.
Okay, we'll see about that. I don't know if
We'll
I
do
want
it
to
like
add
a
it.
fast forward of
Okay.
my craziness trying to
Okay.
get over there.
Let's continue our walk.
Anyway.
See the boat coming in right here. We're going to walk out here to the end of the dock. Let me see. Let's see if I can go out a little bit more, get more panoramic. No, guts in. There we go. A little more panoramic right there, so you guys can see more of the lake. And like I said, this is the Wilderness Lodge right there. You can see they've done some reconstruction of the dock because some of the boards were going bad, so those have been replaced. They'll probably come out and stain them, just to get them a little bit more natural. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous resort. Right over here, you got a little sitting area right out here that you can just sit and relax. And there we go, boats coming in. That's the Magic Kingdom boat right there, coming in. Okay, right straight ahead is Discovery Island there. not a lot of details, just the name only so far. So
Here, I'll show everybody.
Story.
While I have it pulled up, this is the brand of the clear protein I was talking about. Can you see it? The
Yep.
Oath brand.
Not sponsored.
And this is my favorite, is the mango.
Yeah.
So if anybody's watching from here, I think I'm going to contact them. I need to get a discount code for everybody. But these are the ones that I think are the best.
Protein isolate. We've learned that part. It's got to be a protein isolate.
But
So-
it's like 20 grams of protein per serving.
Yep.
But they're clear like a juice, and they're not thick like a milkshake.
Yeah.
So I don't have the added calories or stuff I don't want with the milk. It's just water.
I like the milkshake
And it's
stuff.
good for
You like the
breakfast.
juicy stuff.
Yeah.
So that it's the best of both worlds.
The mango's like good for breakfast.
Okay. So you want to continue our walk on this
Yeah,
way?
let's keep going.
Since we're not getting on the boat?
We are at 3,000 steps.
Okay.
I started at about 500.
Okay, so we've walked about 2,500 steps.
So that goes pretty fast
Yeah.
when you walk like that.
And we're not on a mission. We're just here filming and showing you guys. So
And you guys know you don't have to, right? We see all these walkers late at night. It's a time issue then. You know, you've got different types of training. You can do cardio, you can do strength, or what's the other one?
cardio, strength, or
What's
rest?
the other one? No, there's three.
Mine's rest.
Not resistance, strength training. Oh, flexibility. You know, like yoga, Pilates.
Lord knows I
It's all
need
the
that.
same. Exercise is exercise. It's just what you like. So we see people out like running their little brains out, poor little things. And it's like good if you're on a time crunch. But calorie wise, you'd have to walk 3 hours to like burn off the calories off of one like Snicker bar. So it's the point of it is you do the exercise to maintain your metabolic
Okay,
activity.
makes sense.
It's just it makes you burn more calories for the day for the long run. So anyway, I get anxious. We like to go walk. So we'll
Yes.
walk like just about right before it gets dark is usually our best time.
Speaking of walking, Michelle has also taught me that the easiest way to lower your sugar after you've eaten
Yes, sir.
is exercise.
Is exercise. It
So-
will drop it quickly.
That's why we have a lunch or a dinner and then we go walk afterwards. And it has worked because I still want to take my A1C. We got to take another
Right.
A1C test.
And you guys know I'm a nurse practitioner, but I'm offering no medical advice. You have to listen to your
Yeah.
doctors. This is just my information to you.
Yeah,
But you can also ask your doctor to do a lab for your diabetes. You have to know what your fasting glucose is, and your doctor can also take a fasting insulin, and you can take those two numbers and with them tell if you are insulin resistant. And they don't automatically do the fasting insulin. You have to ask for it.
I did not know that.
For those who have lowered your A1C and you believe that you're doing great, if you'll check your insulin sensitivity, that will help you know if you really truly have it in check.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yes.
Well, I can say every morning so far, my sugar has been around the 111, 119 area. This morning was a little high because I had a little dessert last night.
Yeah, which I believe in how I taught and how I understand it. You want to prevent the swings. For a diabetic, you want the stability of your numbers and you want them as low as you can, obviously. But what you want to prevent is that insulin spike.
Correct.
So you want your body in a state to where even if you do eat something that's a little high in carbs, you're not going to have that sugar spike.
And that's what she's trying to help me to prevent.
Because then we get into the whole insulin thing. If you have high insulin in your body, it's going to affect how your body stores fat. So it all kind of works together.
Yep, we're trying to stick around as long as we can.
Yeah.
Wish I would have done this years ago, but
I wish I would have known more. Now I could say I wish. I mean, you can't turn back time. But of course, at our age too, it is a little harder.
yeah.
Because now, once again, we got age working against us.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most precious thing is time. We'll do
But,
a little clean up there.
You know, I'm uncharacteristically positive on that front because I'm like, you know what? At least we've caught it now.
Yep,
And we're doing something now about it.
totally agree.
So that thrills me.
Totally agree.
You look great. You've done really good.
She looks great
The clothes
too.
he has are kind of big. It makes him look a little emaciated, but he looks really good in person. He looks great.
I'll have to say this place has more barbecue pits than ever. Look, there's another one for this side of the cabins.
Yeah, and I want you to take note when I came off the boat that day,
Yeah.
I came this way to the parking lot
sorry.
thinking it would be quicker. No, it wasn't faster.
Ah,
So every
sorry.
choice I made that day was the wrong one.
man, you shouldn't always listen to those bloggers,
I know.
influencers, content creators,
Trust me, I was
whatever they
yelling
want
at
to
you.
call themselves, especially the one you watch.
And you guys, here I was stranded, right? So I was over at the Magic Kingdom actually in the boat queue. And you know how close it is to Contemporary? So I get a text from my beloved that says, hey, headed home. Is there anything else you need? I was like, yeah, a ride. Like, why didn't he tell me a little
but
earlier?
She didn't say he needed a ride. She could have walked back over to the Contemporary.
But you already said you were leaving for the day. So
Yeah,
you didn't even
that's
give me a
true.
chance.
I thought you had already been gone and done because you didn't tell me about the cabin thing. I mean, about the boat fiasco.
And he was the one that was supposed to pick up the Buckaroo bread.
Yeah.
I should have just let him do it.
Yeah, I volunteered. We'll have to say these cabins on this side are a little more noisy. It's more noisy over here. You can hear the bus and the road. You can hear the road a
Yeah,
lot.
it's noisier.
But I'm just not saying I'd turn them away.
You know
that
what?
goes out to the parking
I told
lot.
you though, talking about wellness,
Yeah?
I can kind of tell now, I guess because I'm getting a little bit more in tune with my body. It gets a little warmer, and I can tell when I've used up all of my like stores, and it's like my body's trying to find energy from somewhere.
Okay.
I get really tired, but I get really warm, which now I'm
Are you
learning
warm
to
now?
like. A little bit.
Okay, good.
Not warm like temperature, but
Right.
just like my muscles get warm.
Okay. We
Like,
like
is that
to
what
hear
they talk about, warmed up?
I
They're
guess
warm?
so.
See, I wouldn't know.
We're learning that.
I played volleyball in high school. That was it. But not seriously.
And you can probably see peeking through the trees there, the best resort on property. That's right, the Contemporary.
I think like high school is the last time I was probably a normal weight.
I know that was a.
What's weird is I'm the weight now that I was when I got married. But my pictures, I look smaller.
It's just that's because I keep telling her we have an image of ourselves in our minds, and sometimes we can't let that go.
I'll have to dig my wedding dress back out.
Your wedding
See if
dress?
it fits.
I know where it is.
I knew too. I said I need to pull it out.
So,
Maybe by our anniversary it'll fit.
are you going to try it again? You're going to try it on?
Sure.
You want to renew your vows and your
Mine is
wedding
like
dress?
Little House on the Prairie. Like you can't see an inch of skin anywhere in my
no,
wedding
nowhere.
dress. It was like so funny.
There was lace everywhere.
Like why I chose
Come on.
that one.
Well, because it was the 80s. Come on. Your hair also looked like Farrah Fawcett's
But it's so
all feathered
pretty.
back.
And for some reason I had to have this train that's like 30 feet long. Like I was Princess Michelle.
That is probably the girliest I've ever seen Michelle dress up. I mean,
And I have my Farrah Fawcett hair.
yeah, if y'all know my wife, you know she is not, she doesn't do that, but I love all the tracks and the concrete. Okay, now we've made our way back out to the parking lot.
I have one picture in my head that I think my grandmother had taken of me, and we had went on, I must have been maybe 11th grade.
Yeah.
I used to think I was so fat and so overweight, and I look at that picture now and I was like, oh my God, I was so skinny. Like, why was I so,
I don't know. That's what happens.
self-conscious?
Okay, we got to turn around. Can't go around this parking lot.
Why not?
This is the cast member parking lot.
Oh, well, this is how I walked to the parking lot.
No, you're not supposed to.
Oh,
We're going back.
well, I did that day I was by myself.
You know I like to
It
be.
doesn't say.
It says right there.
Where?
Cast members only.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see. Well, I went the other way.
She missed that sign.
No, I went up here.
Oh, got you. Okay, that makes sense.
I caught
makes
off up
sense.
here
Okay.
and went
Oh,
over.
the other path. Okay, makes sense. So yeah, these cabins here, at the very ends, would be the firework cabins. But we definitely try to do 8,000 a day. We do take a day off, and Michelle gets mad at sometimes because she gets anxious. But I have to remind her, no, this is the rest day.
Well, it's a good like anxiety reliever for me.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like, okay, nothing else. At least I've moved for today.
yeah.
And it's not very much, honestly. Most people get like 10,000 a day. I upped it once, but I didn't really see a huge difference.
She started to begrudge it when we upped it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we don't want to not want to do this.
I'm just slow and steady. So I know they're going to say, well, if you'd walk more, you'd probably lose more. Probably.
We are the tortoise in that tortoise and hare race.
With that thought process, when I get to where I want to be, I'm going to have to be walking like 25,000 steps a day. I can't do that. Or I don't want to do that.
No, everything adjusts. Everything adjusts.
Anyway, I did the stupid things too because I did set 2 goals for myself that I should not have set. And I had one weight goal, which I actually met, which was to be a certain weight before our last cruise, which I met that.
Yep.
And then I have this other stupid one that's looming in the back of my head that I wanted to be a certain weight before the next cruise. I should have never done that. Should have never done that because even though I tell myself, you know, you shouldn't have done that, forget that, it doesn't matter, it's still in the back of my head.
I agree.
I'm going to fail if I don't meet that goal.
Right.
So why not just forget the whole diet?
No, we can't do that. That's the trail you took to the parking lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Although it's not a diet, it's a stupid wellness journey.
Exactly. She fights at kicking and screaming.
I need to set, I want to set like a special day that I want like a Coke with my little ice.
She says it, but once it starts to happen, trust me, I
even have it. It's not like I don't have it in the house. I think it's there to remind me that I could if I wanted to, but I don't really want to yet. I'm not that desperate.
Okay, I'm gonna give Michelle more props and credits here.
I probably gained 10 pounds.
Because we had Valentine's Day, which you know I love anything sweet, Mimi, cookies, candies, chocolates, cake, and more cake. Michelle found a recipe for a cake that was absolutely fantastic. It was like 1 carb in the serving. I was like in heaven. So
yeah.
She made me a cake. It was fantastic.
It was really good. You make it with coconut flour and almond flour.
And she made an icing out of allulose sweetener, which
I gotta keep working on the icing. It wasn't
I don't
fluffy.
need the icing though. The cake part was just so good.
I think I used too much allulose.
Oh, it was so good.
My problem.
But anyway, I want to
better.
thank her for that, for you guys, because it was a great cake. One of my favorites.
It was really good. I'll share the recipe if anybody wants it.
Okay.
But it was a great cake recipe. And like you said, I always thought it would be good with like little like mini chocolate chips, or you can mix peanut butter in the batter and make like these little like snack muffins.
Yep.
With them.
I will have
and
to.
It's cheap. It's cheaper to make it than it is to buy those things.
I will have to say the one thing that we kind of stick to that we both love just a little bit of sweet during the day, and it's usually at night. We have sugar-free Jell-O with a little whipped cream.
Yeah, real whipped cream.
Yeah, real whipped cream out of the can. That just makes it a special day. And we always have it right before we go to bed. It's just our little routine. So we're just having a great time. Hope you guys like this walk during the resorts. I think this is a great way to do it.
You guys are doing great. For those of you that are on your treadmills walking, I'm proud of you.
Yes.
You're making it. You're doing it.
You can see us walking. At least that keeps keeps me motivated. A bear.
I did get one of those little walking pads. It's not a huge full big treadmill, but it does the job. And I got one that was a little heavier duty.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want the belt slipping.
Yep.
So it's slim, and I can fit it between like one of my wall cabinets and the wall, so it fits in real nice. But I'll take it out, put it down, I'll watch a TV show, I'll hop up on it and walk until I'm tired, and then I get off of it, and then maybe an hour later I'll get back on and do a little bit more. So I supplement through the day too. So even though we're formally doing our 8,000 steps,
she does more.
I do a little more than that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I'm on and off that thing.
And she does a lot more when I'm working, because she knows I'm walking at work. So she tries to get her steps in before I get home. So,
oof.
Man, another squirrel. Squirrels everywhere.
He's walking with us. He looks a little chunky.
I like the elevated.
Ooh, he scares me. He gets close.
Yeah. By the way, these trees are not dead. I have to remind Michelle all the time. These are cypress trees. You can see the cypress knots down there and the base of the trees right there. But these are cypress. They'll come back during the spring. Yeah, it's a little cloudy. We're supposed to get some rain, and then it's supposed to get cold again. Supposed to be low of 45. coming up.
Yeah,
so.
I'll have to show them a new outfit when it gets
Oh
colder.
yeah, there you go.
Right now you can't buy summer stuff here. Everything's still winter, so I had to buy longer pants and a jacket kind of thing.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good on her.
I was teasing my mom because she got me a hoodie, a Reebok hoodie. And when she gave it to me, I thought, how many times have you seen me in a hoodie? But she must have known me better than I know myself, because it turns out it's one of my favorite things to wear. It is so comfortable.
Yep.
So now I see why everybody wears the leggings and the hoodies. So that I like lived in it. The last time it was cold, I like wore it like every day. It was so comfortable.
Making our way back
Hi.
this way. Okay, we're making our way back to the
There go
lobby.
our little girls. Oh, I miss
know.
that.
I know.
Miss my little girls.
You know, that's why I'm trying to be healthy. I've got to wait these girls out for a little grandbaby, but trying to be as healthy as I can.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love this resort. It's so pretty.
All right, do you want to go up and around and then to the parking lot?
that's fair.
4387.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely got to get some more steps in. Okay. So
How long has it been? Like 3 hours?
No, it's been like 35 minutes.
No, it's been longer than
No,
that.
let's see, 17 and 20, 37 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah. Because I had the apology in there and all that. I had to put that in there for you.
Oh, it even says Copper Creek Falls.
There we go.
All right, that'll help me remember.
There we go.
Because this is the creek, so that's Copper
Oh,
Creek.
look at that. Absolutely
I could just
gorgeous.
jump into
what a
that.
way to
It's
do
so
a walk
pretty.
and talk.
So pretty. I can't wait for the guys to come. That's
I
going to be
know.
fun.
Ken and Michael. It's going to be so fun.
I had the best time with them and Vero. They're so funny.
Yes, they are.
My jaws would just ache from laughing so much. They're just hilarious.
They're. I'm trying
And then
to
I
stay.
think we're going to see Peter and Cindy.
Yep, Peter and Cindy also. I think there might be a water park in our future, some Animal Kingdom.
We're going to try to introduce them to Heidi and Kevin,
Yeah.
get our circle to grow a little larger. Anybody else wants to join in, you got to let us know
Yeah.
when you're here.
We
And
will
we'll
be at Epcot
pull you into
one of the days.
crazy old people.
Yeah. Crazy old people. We are crazy, that's for sure.
And then Lori and Todd too is coming down.
Yep, the weekend before.
Yes, that's right.
March is
So
a
what do we have,
busy-
like 2 weekends, I think?
2
And they'll
weekends
be
before
here.
Larry and Todd come,
That's
so
gonna
we
be
cannot
fun.
wait.
Yeah, it's coming into vacation season.
Yep.
It's like all our friends come back home.
But we're already home.
Yeah, we have to stay here, unfortunately.
Oh, that's. They need to put the buffalo. He used to be right here when they moved him, but then they took him away for good. He's nowhere on property anymore. But his hoof prints are all in the concrete.
That's still a pretty place to eat.
Oh, it's a gorgeous
if
place.
you guys haven't tried it, I would
It's
come
a
out and
gorgeous
try
place. I just still think the bison burger at
it. The scenery is amazing.
Whispering Canyon is better than that one.
You and your
Sorry.
hamburger.
I loved it. It's the best bison burger on property. You want to do another loop around and come back up, or go this way?
We'll go this way and
Okay.
go on the inside and then
That's
back
a
around.
good choice. Hey, there's Mickey. Vacation Club Boulder. Hey, look there. It says Boulder Ridge.
Oh, yeah.
So we know this is Boulder Ridge. God.
Feels like it's gonna rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's supposed to start tonight. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be high of 62. And then some 45s in there. Oh, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
And sometimes we'll be walking into Michelle, will kick it into gear, and I'm like, oh, you're speeding up. So thanks Thanks to everyone for joining us on our walk and talks and being part of our traveling family. If you're not yet a member of our traveling family, hit that like and subscribe. And no,
No,
yeah, we
that's somebody
actually
else's.
met her
I'm
on a
just
cruise.
borrowing it. Yeah.
We actually met her
I
on a
love
cruise.
that.
Do that again, they'll know who
She
it
always
is.
says be our BFF and
There you go.
I
She's
love
really
that.
sweet though. She was really nice
She's
on the
really
cruise.
nice.
So, but thank you for being part of our traveling family, and thank you to all of our
You should say
channel
her name.
members.
Her name's Miriam.
Miriam's, what's her TikTok?
You know, I couldn't tell you.
Miriam's
healthy
health journey.
Health
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
She's really sweet. She's
Yeah,
nice.
she was very nice.
She's very funny. She has like a cool sense of humor.
But be prepared.
yeah,
be
but
prepared.
It comes with a disclaimer.
Yeah, it comes with a disclaimer.
It's got to be a little out there to catch my attention.
Yeah. There's a pathway there, but
she's
Michelle's not taking it. We're going this way. Well, yeah, we hope you guys
Well,
enjoy
I
this.
do Legos. I put them together. I have little like miniature houses that I put together. So usually at night, to keep my hands busy, I always have something like that going. Like I have a diamond dots I'm working on right now. Just anything that I have to do that I can't, get my mind focused off of other things.
That's a great little tip. That is a great
So
tip.
I just sort of rotate. I sort of look at my projects and say, okay, what do I feel like doing? And that's what I do. Like I just had the panda bear Lego, and then I got the matching bamboo. So that was really cute because the panda bear is like one of those
Right.
3-in-1s. But it turned out to be really cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
But I got all the Valentine's things and then put one of them together. So I still have the heart and the chocolate box and the Tweety bird.
Yeah.
I've
She
got the
loves her
Disney
Legos.
stuff. I just keep, I blame it on Todd with all his collectibles, but I'm just as bad.
I didn't tell her about my new collection I'd started, so don't nobody tell her out
Oh
there.
no.
Yeah. I'm collecting Pez dispensers.
Pez dispensers.
They're $4, $4.49. Cheapest.
Why don't you add to something you already have?
Because I'm going to buy more Hummels. You want me to buy more
No,
Hummels?
like-
Okay.
You got the Disney ship things, the mascot.
Yeah, but I haven't been on a ship lately, so it's been a couple weeks. So I'll buy this Celebration, or what ship are we going on? Silhouette?
Celebrity Silhouette.
Celebrity Silhouette. I'll buy
So
that
how are
one.
you guys liking the changes here? We just heard that you went over all the new stuff. I
Yeah.
know, but like anything controversial that you
Yeah.
like or don't like?
I tell you what, the virtual queue. I know I don't have
What's
to try.
this way?
Yeah, let's go this way. The virtual queue, having to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to try to get one, they are over with.
Do you know
They-
Becca was the first one to say though for Galaxy about the queue line that
Yeah.
you're gonna have to wait outside
Yeah.
because that ride is not equipped for a queue. But I'm now hearing everybody else say the same thing.
Oh, really?
They're catching on. Like, where's everybody gonna stand? Like, there's barely enough room inside now.
Well, this is what everybody wanted, but I think what that leads to is buying more fast passes. I mean, our lightning
Yeah, I
lanes, so you
agree.
can get into the ride
I
quicker.
agree. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I would go on it 3-4 times."
Well, now you get to.
Well, it's
That
gonna
is
be like
true.
when they opened up Flight of Passage.
Oh my gosh.
Remember? It
Yeah.
was like we waited one night like almost 3 hours.
It was 100, one night it was 180, and then Katie came the next day. We went back to Animal Kingdom, and it was a 150-minute wait. But we waited both times because that ride was worth it to us.
Yeah. Well, we got it very last of the
Yep,
night,
yep.
so we knew that we'd get in it if we just waited.
Yeah, plus it was night, so it wasn't hot because we didn't have to.
Well, it's inside too.
Yeah, there's
most
a
of the
lot
queue,
of queue inside that
Once
one.
you get out of the outside part.
Oh, I just love this resort. Cannot wait to stay here.
I was a little disappointed
Ken and
with
Michael.
The art food.
Yeah.
Like we had went one night just to see what they had, and it was like the same old stuff. Like I wish they'd be a little bit more. It used to be to me it used to be like inventive. Like it was about discovering food and food combinations and like the chocolatiers. Now it's just,
Well, that's because they got rid of the
same
celebration
stuff.
centers and stuff like that. They.
of course I know it's not food and wine, so maybe that's why, but
Yeah, but still.
I don't know. You think it's an art. Food is an art.
Yeah.
That would be part of it.
Yep. But I did love the Broadway series display that they had up there at Communicore Hall. I think that is a big feature that they finally
missed that.
found. Yeah, we didn't go
We
to
didn't
that.
go.
But
We literally, poor thing, I just took him around the circle, and that was it.
We walked into Epcot, did the loop around the circle, and walked out of Epcot. And then went and ate somewhere. I can't even remember.
I always have this, he's like, hey, you want to go to Epcot this evening? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because my vision is, all right, we'll go in kind of slow, mosey around, get something to drink, and then we'll find like a little eating place. But there were lines and people everywhere.
Michelle remembers the good old days. The good old days.
So I was like, you know what? Where did we end up?
Where did we eat that night? I couldn't tell you.
Sonny's. Where did we go? Or did we go home? I think we went home. I think we stopped by Publix, didn't we?
Yes,
and
we did.
got Salisbury steak dinners.
Salisbury steak dinners. All out for that one.
Because funny thing is, I get the Stouffer's one, which are my favorite, and the calorie and protein count on those regular dinners beat any healthy meal in the freezer case.
Yep, I agree. Oh, did you know, I forgot to point this out when we were walking earlier. There's a health club in there for your fitness center. So you'll have your 2 days if you don't want to walk around here.
Oh, nice.
There's got a
what
gym
do they have,
in there.
Like, same like treadmills
Treadmills,
and stuff?
but it's this whole end of this building over here.
Okay.
So.
Well, that'll be cool.
That is something
That's fun. I never would do that, but on our vacations, we always seek out the fitness area.
And we.
Oh, there you can see him running.
And we will have to say we were very disappointed in the Wish for not having a walking trail. We mentioned that in the video, and I'm going to mention it again in this video. It was not a complete walking trail.
Well, I always want to be like Rose on the Titanic. I want to like take a stroll around the deck, and you can't really do that on the Wish.
You also wanted to meander around Epcot too. See how that went? But anyway.
What was the one we were on right before that? Was it the Dream?
The Dream.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Dream and the Fantasy have the best walking tracks ever. Fantastic place to walk and talk.
You can see the water and your water level. It was just perfect.
Can you imagine a walk and talk on the Fantasy or Dream?
I know. We should have been doing these then.
I know. She got cake for us right there. She's gonna get. Does she not know we're on a health wellness journey?
You need an escort.
Especially with me around. Okay, so we're coming back to the lobby. This has been a great one. When we get to the lobby, we'll let you know how many steps.
We are at 5420.
Okay, 5420.
Right here.
Okay.
So by the time we get to the car, it'll be like 6,000.
Yep. But we'll give you the official number because a lot of y'all asked the last time, how many steps did you walk? And Michelle, is it a Fitbit that you wear?
Yes, I love my Fitbit.
Yep.
I tried an Oura Ring, didn't like it. Tried an Apple Watch, didn't like it. I like my Fitbit.
But the Fitbit will actually give her sleep score at night.
Yes.
Which apparently...
My sleep is probably my #1 problem, if you want the honest truth. Because I don't get enough REM.
Yeah.
Which is typical for somebody my age, I guess, but still.
Steps or path?
Path.
We're taking path.
Just because it's longer.
Yeah. Now you guys know we've been into the lobby of that. It's one of my favorite lobby because of Walt's trains are in there.
But I think he was going to say sorry.
What? No.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
No,
sorry,
that was it. Walt's trains are in there.
He was going to say my best scores were on the Dream.
Yeah.
So the Dream was literally the best.
Because she was always
sleep
napping.
Scores.
I was like,
it's just a wonderful place.
I take her on a cruise to nap, but that's okay. Ooh, a little dark there. Let's brighten it up. There we go.
We're going that way or through the lobby?
Hello, how's it going, guys?
Hi.
Yeah, let's go through the lobby and we'll end at the lobby. Because we can show them the beautiful lobby. We'll give them the reward. It's like a reward.
Now see, now's the time I wish I had a little something to drink. Like,
yeah.
I'd like a little
Well, we could. They
something.
have bottled waters here in the...
Non-water, but water-ish. Like...
Oh, like a 07...
like the Minute Maid, don't they have the 0?
I think they may have it in here. We can check. We'll check the gift shop
Or
here.
the light, I don't know what they call it.
We'll go do our outro. We'll go say goodbye to everybody.
They have massage chairs. Did you see them?
Yeah. We got them over at the Contemporary. We got like 8 of them. Ooh, that's dark.
Although they always hurt my back.
There we go. And by the way, when you're listening to the music at the Wilderness Lodge, you will hear sometimes the soaring music. This one. Which ship's that?
I don't know. I can't ever tell.
Look on the front. It'll say right there.
Where?
Does it say Fantasy? The little right there between the 2 yellow lines.
No, it's a Dream.
Dream.
Yeah, so that's the ship we were talking about. Because that deck right there, where the boats, you walk underneath the boats.
Oh, it's
But then you disappear in the back, and you go around and come back out. and then you disappear in the front and then come around and come back out.
And you do the whole ship.
And
Absolutely
it's covered.
wonderful.
If it's raining, you can still walk. If
Yep.
it's windy, you can still walk. Love it.
Okay, we're going into the lobby here.
I need some what is that joint? Like ginkgo biloba or something. I need some joint moisturizing. Get rid of my
like
arthritis.
tablets, like
My Mr. Arthritis.
arthritis. Listen to you. Here, we'll go over to the fireplace.
I'm good until I stop, and then when I get back
Yeah.
up again, it's like Tin Man.
There's what you guys have been waiting for right there.
Here we are. Look at the music. Yay! But it's like welcoming you back.
Absolutely. You know you guys love this lobby. Come on. Probably one of the most underrated places for lunch ever on property, right there. Whispering Canyon. I still think it's a great deal. Okay, let me turn this camera around. So Michelle, what was our final tally of steps?
5719.
5719.
Minus 500. So that's 5,200 steps.
Okay, 5,200 steps we did today. We took you guys along with us to the Wilderness Lodge. We think this is a great little thing now to come to the resorts to do their walking loops if they do have them, which they do. Some of them do have maps of them, so we'll be showing you guys all that. This one didn't, so you had to make your own adventure, which was fantastic.
That's all right. You get to see the resort.
Yeah.
Outside.
Hope you guys had a great time.
Nature.
Michelle, I always say when we exercise, she always gets in a little bit better mood because she's
Yeah, I feel
burnt
better.
off, some of them frustrations.
It'll
so
last a couple minutes.
keep it up. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being supportive. Anything you guys ever need from us, you just let us know.
Please.
And travelers, until next time, like we always say, travel and adventure is out there.
At the wilderness today.